The season of giving toys has arrived, and it's important to make sure the toys you give children are safe and free of any risks. Joining us with safety warnings about dangerous toys from Freeburn Hamilton is Dick Freeburn today. So I don't want to call you a Grinch, okay, because I know you're trying to help us here, but boo, we're going to talk about dangerous toys. But remind us, why is it important to really know what we're selecting and be sure we're selecting safe toys?
Well, Amy, we want to have a merry but safe Christmas.
Of course.
But before I get into that, it's time for a shout out. Shout out.
Okay.
I just learned that today is Clara's second birthday.
Yes, my Clara girl.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Clara.
Thank you.
You're
That is
welcome.
so sweet. Second birthday, goodness.
I know. The other point I want to make before I get started is I was so impressed with Eric and New Hope Ministries. When I get back to the office, I'm going to give a call and make a pledge of $250 to New Hope Ministries.
That is terrific.
And
See, good day, we're bringing people together.
And I would challenge anybody else in the audience to support these organizations that are helping everybody else in the community who are not going to have as merry a Christmas as we might have.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
And you want us to have a Merry Christmas by keeping
As
us
safe Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go down the line of some of these dangerous toys.
Razor Jet Heel Wheels Skate.
That's a skate?
This is a skate,
Oh,
but
just
it's
goes
only
on
on
your
your heels.
Okay.
So my question is, do we call the ambulance before we open the box or after we open the box?
That does seem risky.
My goodness. I mean, there's just one set of wheels on the heels, so very unstable, and it shoots out sparks from behind, which is a fire hazard.
Well, that does seem ridiculous.
And it actually tells
Fire
you,
and children.
yeah, to avoid flammable things when you're, don't do it near flammable things.
Right.
So, not a safe toy.
Okay. Now here is the fidget spinner, which I personally haven't really understood what all the fuss is about. But what's the problem?
No, I don't understand it either. But I have.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I have 5 grandchildren, and I have 2 little boys, my grandsons, who love these things. And when they first told me that these were dangerous, at first I thought, now how can that possibly be dangerous?
Yeah, I guess small parts. I don't.
You got it.
Okay.
These things fall, they come apart, and children will put them in their mouths. Okay. Some children will even just put the fidget spinner in their mouth with that before they fall and break. So, and they're small parts, ball bearings, and I'm told by one of my associates that a little disc in here that'll fall off, that sort of thing. So small parts and choking hazards are the danger with regard to fidget spinners.
Okay.
All right.
Now, back to Clara. You're going to break her heart. She's loving baby dolls these days.
Yes.
What is the problem with this baby doll?
And I have 3 granddaughters. Okay.
And
they love their baby dolls. All right. But, and what you really need to do is just use a little bit of forward thinking, a little common sense. There's so many little pieces. This baby doll, the Brianna doll, has removable clothing and little accessory parts and so forth. Hair squeegees or whatever you call those things that you hold the ponytails back.
Ponytail holders. Squeegees.
Come
on.
I don't know.
Come on.
But in any event, those things go in the mouth, and then they're choking hazards. So you have to be careful of all the little pieces and parts.
It seems to me it's not really necessarily specifically this doll, but I mean, there's a lot of dolls that would have that.
Yeah. We were just in a toy store recently buying gifts for our grandchildren, and in my mind, I'm looking at every little toy with little pieces and parts, and I'm going, these are dangerous.
Well, you're a personal injury lawyer, so you're looking for injury factors.
Well, yeah. I mean, you want to have a merry but safe Christmas. That's what
now,
I'm thinking.
This seems cute and innocent.
It is cute.
But not innocent.
But not necessarily innocent.
That's cute.
There is a standard. These types of pull-along strings are not supposed to be longer than 9 inches. Okay. But they don't apply for pull-behind toys. Okay. And one of the problems with pull-behind toys is that little babies, if they get attached to these things, they will insist that they go in the crib with them.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, no.
I have a granddaughter who loves books, and rather than take a stuffed animal into her crib, she'll take a book into the bed. Okay.
Yeah. My little one does that too.
Yeah, and they'll insist on taking something like this into the bed, and that's where there's a danger.
Yeah.
These things are strangling choking.
Yeah,
dangerous.
definitely. Okay.
So,
No, come on, this is fun. I could use this after the show on some people. Yeah.
yeah.
But
well,
I mean, it pretty much is a weapon.
yes. Now, I'm an attorney, so we go to battle sometimes.
Yes, you
in the professional sense, but not in the literal physical sense. But with this toy, you can go to battle in the literal physical sense. So you give a child a sword, and what are they going to do with that sword?
What are they going to do with it?
What are you supposed to do with a sword? You hit people with it, and that's a pretty sturdy sword, and it's blunt, and it's got a point on the end. Okay.
I have some ideas.
Yeah.
You can imagine what the children are thinking too. But Dick, these are just one number. A few of the toys probably on the dangerous toy list that comes out. What would you just advise folks to do? Check out the list.
Check out the list, but also think. Think about things like, is this a potential choking hazard? Are there little pieces and parts that that could go in the mouth? Is a toy like a sword? What are you going to use with a sword? You're going to hit people with it.
Yeah.
And the parents aren't going to be happy because they're going to be reprimanding their children who are chasing each other around the house, hitting each other. Or just something like this. I mean, this just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
To have an item like that. As I said, do you call the ambulance before or after you open the box?
No,
So
I have to say, this is kind of fun.
That
Actually,
is.
I keep playing with it. So thanks for bringing me this.
and happy birthday to Clara.
Happy birthday, Clara. Good
Yeah.
to have you back with us, Dick.
Nice being with you.
Well, still ahead on Good Day PA, she's the star of a local production of The Wizard of Oz. So how does she find balance between school and her love of the arts? Well, by attending cyber school. Jocelyn's story is up next here on Good Day PA.